I started this experiment with just 500 and a curiosity to see if artificial intelligence could really help me make profitable investments. At first it felt impossible. I had no advanced trading skills, no deep market knowledge, and no interest in staring at complex charts all day. But what I did have was access to free AI tools that anyone can use, and a willingness to trust the process. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I did it, step by step, so you can understand how AI can turn even the smallest investment into actual returns. This isn't some overnight get-rich story. It's a combination of research, automation, and patience. And it all started with finding the right AI tools that could analyze data much faster and more accurately than I could. The first challenge was choosing where to invest. There are countless options out there: stocks, mutual funds, ETFs, cryptocurrencies, even peer-to-peer lending. With 500, I had to think strategically. I wanted something with low entry requirements, the possibility of decent returns, and most importantly, something that AI could analyze well. This is where the first free AI tool came into play, an AI-powered market scanner that gives real-time insights into stocks and crypto. I simply typed in my budget, my risk tolerance, and my preferred holding period, and it instantly filtered hundreds of options down to just a few high-potential picks. The beauty of it was that it didn't just look at past performance. It considered current market news, social sentiment, and even predictive modeling to forecast short-term price movements. I didn't have to rely on gut feelings. The AI gave me data-backed recommendations once I had a short list of potential investments. The second AI tool came in. This one was an AI portfolio optimizer. I didn't want to put all 500 into a single asset because diversification reduces risk. The optimizer suggested a breakdown, a certain percentage into a small-cap stock showing bullish signals, another chunk into a blue-chip stock for stability, and a small portion into a trending cryptocurrency. It calculated the exact percentages based on risk-reward ratios and market volatility, something I would have taken days to figure out manually. I followed its advice and made my purchases through my regular trading app. Now, here's where the third AI tool played a critical role. It was an AI-based risk and sentiment tracker that monitored my investments in real time. Every day, it scanned news, headlines, market trends, and even Twitter posts to detect any sudden changes that might impact my holdings. If there was a potential market drop coming, it would alert me instantly. This gave me the power to make quick decisions without constantly being glued to my screen. The AI wasn't just giving me data. It was acting like a personal investment assistant that worked 24/7 without getting tired or emotional. In the first week, nothing dramatic happened. My portfolio fluctuated slightly, but the AI's buy and hold strategy kept me from panic selling. By the second week, I noticed my small-cap stock had risen by around 4%, while my crypto portion had gained nearly 8% thanks to a short-term rally. The blue-chip stock didn't move much, but that was expected. It was there to balance the volatility. The AI tools kept updating me, not with constant noise, but with meaningful signals about when to adjust my positions. I learned that one of the biggest mistakes beginner investors make is overtrading based on small movements. The AI removed that temptation by showing me the bigger picture. By the end of the first month, my 500 had grown to about 545. That might not sound like much, but remember, that's a 9% return in just 1 month, something traditional savings accounts can't even come close to, and this was just the beginning. I kept reinvesting the profits, and over time, the compounding effect started to kick in. The AI tools didn't just help me make money, they helped me avoid bad trades, which is equally important. For example, in one case, the sentiment tracker picked up early signs of a potential drop in one of my stocks due to negative news coverage. I sold before the decline, saving myself from a 6% loss. The real magic of this experiment wasn't in the specific investments, but in the process, AI removed the guesswork. It didn't promise me insane overnight profits, but it gave me consistent, informed decisions that added up over time. And because these tools were free, my only cost was the initial 500 investment. No expensive subscriptions, no hidden fees. I realized that the key to making AI investing work isn't just picking the right tool. It's knowing how to use it and sticking to a disciplined plan. Over the course of 3 months, my portfolio grew steadily. I wasn't becoming a millionaire, but I was seeing returns that beat most traditional methods. More importantly, I was learning how AI thinks about investing. It looks at probabilities, not certainties. It doesn't care about hype, it cares about patterns and data. And as a human investor, adopting that mindset was a game changer. By letting AI handle the heavy analysis, I could focus on the big picture, deciding how much to invest, when to withdraw profits, and how to manage my overall financial goals. If you're thinking of trying this yourself, here's my honest advice. Start with an amount you can afford to lose, even if it's just 500. Use AI tools to filter opportunities, optimize your portfolio, and track your investments in real time. Don't expect miracles overnight, but do expect to learn a lot about how markets work. And remember, the real benefit of AI isn't just in making you money, it's in saving you from making costly mistakes. By the end of my experiment, I had turned 500 into a little over 650 in just a few months, with minimal effort and zero subscription costs. That's a 30% plus return, all powered by free AI tools. It might not sound life-changing on its own, but think about what happens when you scale this up or keep reinvesting over time. The results compound, and that's where the real wealth building happens. AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's a practical tool that anyone with an internet connection can use. The opportunity is there. The question is, are you ready to take it?